Hello everyone, and welcome to the next episode of not Black Mesa, this is Half-Life. Half-Life Iron Man mode. I don't know which attempt this is, but regardless, this is going to be the last attempt I try for a really long time. It's been quite a while since my last attempt already, but I wanted to give it one more go, and this is going to be an attempt I'm either going to successfully complete and beat the entire game, or it'll be the last attempt I make for a very, 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 very long time. The episodes for this are probably going to be coming out as often as I can get them edited and uploaded, and of course also recorded, but I expect to record it fairly quickly. Now that said, I'm also going to be specifically making it so each one of these episodes is going to be a single level of the game. The one exception to that is of course going to be this first one, which will be this first level here, as well as Unforeseen Consequences. And besides that, I think that's pretty much it for the introduction, except it's been quite a while. So hopefully this will be good. Hopefully this will be a good run. Now, I'm going to be doing this a little bit differently. Like, you won't be able to notice this as much in the videos, but just to let you guys know, my plan is to practice excessively with each level. Practice each level a lot until I get it down to where I can basically play it perfectly. And that's how I'm planning on doing it. So for now, I've practiced a bit already on the first two levels here. It's the first level is Unforeseen Consequence. So I've practiced the first level, which will be this video, quite a bit, and I'm experienced enough with it that unless I just die on a glitch, which certainly is possible, I'm confident I'm gonna get past the first level just fine. But starting from there on out, starting with Office Complex onward, I want to be really, really, very, very cautious, and I'm going to be sure to practice a lot right before I go into every recording. So that way it'll, hopefully we'll actually be able to get pretty far into the game. Now I'm not 100% sure on my chances of success. I'm fairly confident because I'm going to be taking this attempt a bit slower. Now, individually when I'm playing it, it might not be slower paced. I might be going through the levels as quickly as I have been in the past, but it's more of I'm not going to record a bunch, because previously I would record a couple episodes at a time usually, just because that's easier to do, sake of time. I can set aside an hour or two to play and record, and that can be my... And that would usually, get me, on average, probably 1 or 2 episodes, depending how long I played for. If I played for an hour or two, I usually could get 2 or 3, sometimes even 4 episodes done. So... Sorry about that, had a cough there. So, as I was saying, I usually record each, episodes in groupings, as where this time around I'm going to be, like I said, practicing each level I go into quite a bit before I actually play it. So that's pretty much, I think that's pretty much that in terms of, yeah, so that is everything. For the rest of the tram ride, I'm going to go ahead and speed up the footage, just so... Well, actually, we're almost there. I won't speed up the footage. We're almost there anyway. Hello, G-Man. Hello. Goodbye. Yeah, we're almost to the end of the tram ride, so no need to speed up the footage, actually. Tram ride isn't super long. It's only like, I want to say, 3 or 4 minutes long. I'll have text on screen right now saying how long it actually is, but I'm guessing it's probably like 3 or 4 minutes long. It might even be shorter, actually. It just feels that long. Particularly after you've played it so many times in a short period. When you've played it a lot of... When you've played it how to phrase this properly. When you've played it so many times in such a short period of time, I guess would be the best way. But that sounds awkward because you're saying so many times in a short period of time. That sounds weird. That sounds like it's correct, and I can't think of any other way you would say it that makes sense. So I guess that's right. It just kind of sounds a little awkward. Anyway, you all know what I mean. You know, I've played so many. I've done so many attempts that I've played through this a lot. Now this time, obviously, it wasn't nearly as big of a deal because it's been quite a while since I've played this, since the last time I played it. So, if you would be so kind as to open up, thank you. So, well, wish me the best of luck because we're about to start it proper. Well, I guess actually unforeseen consequences. Again, unforeseen consequences is the real starting point. So, we've got a little bit of time. But I can still screw it up like I have. I actually screwed it up one time, and it was actually one of the attempts. I remember, I think it was one of the attempts. It may have actually just been one of the times I was playing, either streaming it for practice or something. But anyway, I actually lost a bunch of... I lost a lot of health stupidly in the test chamber. I think I fell off from the ladder or something like that. But either way, we can just be jumping in here with this. So. Hopefully this is the time. This is the one. The one that we will succeed on. That's the game plan. That's the hope. It is, I have to say, it is a little bit weird because it has been a while. It's been over a month, I think, since I've played well, not since I've played Half-Life, since I've played the whole beginning sequence of Half-Life, because I've been playing a bit of Half-Life here and there for my Black Mesa versus Half-Life. I've got to play through that. I got to play Half-Life, obviously, and record it, and record the footage for it, so that I can actually, have the footage to do this side-by-side comparison on. I almost got it. Hurry up and finish speaking. Well, that works. I guess that saved no time. But as I was saying, I have to record some footage for the Black Mesa versus Half-Life, so obviously it is partly. So I have played Half-Life, but I haven't played the first levels because I think I've played On a Rail and wait, actually have I played On a Rail? No, I played Power Up. Was the last one I played for Black Mesa vs. Half-Life. The next one I have to play is going to be On a Rail, which I'm really looking forward to because On a Rail is one of my favorite episodes. I mean, I keep saying episodes, one of my favorite levels in Half-Life. I don't know, there's a lot of really good levels now that I think about it because I really like Blast Pit. Power Up's actually really good too. I mean, that's the thing, like all of them are really good. Probably the only one I don't particularly care for is We've Got Hostiles. And there are some certain, I'm trying to think. We've Got Hostiles I'm not a big fan of. I mean, it's not that I'm not a fan of, but it's whatever. It's not particularly anything for me. So We've Got Hostiles isn't special to me. I'm trying to think what else. Because I'm trying to do them in order. So it's Office Complex, We've Got Hostiles, and then what comes after Office? I mean, what comes after We've Got Hostiles? Is it Power Grid? No. It's Blast Pit. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So Blast Pit, which I absolutely love, and then Power Up's pretty good. Now there are a few parts of Power Up that can be very difficult, but overall I still think it's a really, really fun level, and particularly because the difficulty comes from the actual combat. It comes from because there's a lot there's a lot of times where you're having massive shootouts with a bunch of soldiers. So those can be really, really fun. Again, very challenging, but fun. And then after that, there's On a Rail, which I absolutely love. And then after On a Rail, it is... I'm trying to think, what comes after On a Rail? It's actually been a while. Even though I just did that. No, I just did that in Black Mesa. I'm trying to remember what comes after it, though. Because at the tail end of On a Rail is you launch the rocket, or you fire the satellite, and then is it actually technically part of On a Rail? The part where you get knocked out. That actually might be still technically part of On a Rail, or there's a mission that I'm missing. I think there's a mission that I'm missing. One of the other ones that I also think is really interesting. I wouldn't say necessarily if I like it, but it's kind of a very interesting level design, and just like the design of just level design and the aesthetics. I mean, the aesthetics in the original Half-Life is pretty simple, but overall, I still think it's a really interesting idea. Is the one, and I think it's residue. It's residue process or something along those lines. It's the one with all the toxic stuff and all the radiation and toxic stuff. I don't remember the name of the level. It's residue process or something it's something like that. Again, I might be ambitious with the editing and put the name up there. I might be having notes on screen this entire time of me talking about it, correcting all the stuff that I'm saying that I'm sure is probably wrong. Or I might not. I might get kind of lazy with the editing and not doing any of that. Because obviously I don't know, because I'm talking to me right now in the present as in when I'm recording this. Man, that's kind of weird when you stop and think about it. Like, the way that the video's like, for me right now, I'm in the present, but when you all will all be watching this, I'm in the past. But the me that is editing this is also in the past for the you that is watching this. Well, I guess that I don't know. That seems kind of fitting for Half-Life. Half-Life has, well, not really time travel, but it has interdimensional aspects to it. Though actually, according to some fan theories, it might have time travel elements. If you're one of the people who thinks that the G-Man is actually Gordon Freeman. Yeah, for anyone who's not familiar with that theory, the theory goes that G-Man and Gordon Freeman have some similarities in terms of their character design, and like the face and stuff looks similar enough. And I believe they both have the same color of eyes, which I think Gordon Freeman has green eyes, and the G-Man has kind of green eyes as well. And also, a lot of people say that like the whole G-Man, like the way that he talks, that is very distinct and very weird, kind of like almost a speech impediment in a way. A lot of people say that that's why Gordon Freeman is never talks, is because he has like a speech impediment or something, and then that explains the G-Man's talking. There's some really good and there's some really, really interesting, really fun fan theories in regards to Half-Life and the Half-Life universe, because the Half-Life universe also encompasses the Portal game series as well. So I guess would you call it the Half-Life universe? Yeah, I guess because it came before Portal, so I guess that's the best name for it. But yeah, back to levels I like, because I'm not too worried about this. Yep, mistake made. I lost health and armor needlessly. Gonna be taking our time here. Don't need to worry about that. Okay, grab the crowbar and bust out the window. Have those people drop to their death. Not my fault, just something that happened. And then we're gonna leave that guy, because we don't have time to mess around. We're in a hurry. We're gonna head over this way for the armor, the power pack, as well as the health. Just top ourselves off. Yeah, we should be at... Yeah, like I said, I kind of screwed up. I took a little bit of damage, so we should be at 30 power. I guess, is it suit energy, armor? I don't know. We should be at 30 suit energy. Okay, awesome. Didn't die there. That's the first major bug overcome. That's good. Alright, so final part. Just need to not die. Are you gonna follow me? Okay. No, I actually want you to stay there. Yeah, okay, yeah. Because... Got him. Okay. Being very cautious there because we're going to be going into here. Okay, so we want to be very cautious coming into here. First head crab baited. Second head crab baited. I don't think he can actually attack me from there. Awesome. Come around over here, and you're going to unlock the door for me so I can get plenty of ammo and... I always forget about the second swing. Perfect. Those grenades will come in handy. Alrighty, so I'm liking our survival chances now. We have grenades, we have plenty of pistol ammo, which was the other reason I wanted to do that. And then now we're going to proceed along over this way. And just ignore all of those guys, because I want to consolidate on ammo. I'm trying to think, should I have crowbar at the ready or pistol? We're going to have pistol at the ready, just because. Wait, nope. Crowbar time. Here we go. Okay. Don't have to worry too much about it. We just have to. This one's gonna be a bit tricky. Alright, nope, that worked great. Just want to kind of step behind them and they go flying off. These last couple, gotta be careful to not miss this so we get the health up here, though there is health down there as well. I'm gonna go over this way, jump up here very cautiously. Head on over this way. It would have been better if I hadn't got hit by the zombie and that zombie back there. I would still have, I'd be at about 50 armor at this point, but oh well. There's so much you can do. Avoid all of them, and here we are. Wait, I always forget. Nope, we're not here yet. Gotta get through this. Okay, so long as I don't die like an idiot here on the boxes, I am good. So that first box, you gotta make the jump, but then the rest of them, you don't have to jump, you just walk off. Because if you jump, you actually you run the risk of actually overshooting it and falling off the far side. Alrighty, and here we go. Now we are at the end of Office Complex. Thank you all for watching, and till next time.